This is why the law of attraction isn't working for you and your affirmations are trash. You've read all the books, you've made the vision boards, you've spent months repeating affirmations in the mirror until you are blue in the face. You're trying to manifest the money, the career, or that perfect relationship. And all you're getting is crickets. Or worse, you're manifesting the exact opposite of what you want. And it's frustrating as you are exhausted, and you might even be thinking that the law of attraction is trash and it doesn't work. But here's what's actually going on. The law of attraction states that you attract whatever you put your focus on. But what these manifestation teachers aren't telling you is that you don't manifest with your conscious mind. Your conscious mind and what you focus on probably takes up about 5% of your total brain power over the day. And maybe it's even less if you're ADHD. You manifest with the other 95%, your subconscious mind. That's at work all the time when you're not focusing on what you want and when you're focusing on what you don't want with all that emotional intensity and frustration. And if your subconscious mind is running a completely different script, you have what I refer to as subconscious counterintentions. A counterintention is an underlying hidden belief system that completely contradicts what you think you want. It's a mechanism built by your brain to protect you, and it's usually rooted in childhood dynamics, negative past experiences, or unresolved trauma. And it often only comes into your conscious awareness when you're doing an affirmation, like, I am abundant. And if you're like me, when you say something that's not true, the affirmation brings up feelings about how your reality doesn't match what you're saying. And you can feel it in your core. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel positive. It doesn't vibrate at the frequency that you actually want it to. And this is why affirmations are trash. This is why affirmations don't work. Because the feeling that you're really feeling, the way you really feel about that statement suddenly comes up into your conscious awareness from wherever it was before it was made conscious. It was in your subconscious. It was unconscious. It was already there in your subconscious. Let's take a look at how this plays out in real life. Consciously, you might want a deeply connected, high-value partner who loves and adores you. But subconsciously, you might feel that intimacy equals control, or people always leave. So your counterintention is, if I get too close, this is actually going to hurt. And so you find yourself choosing people who are emotionally unavailable or critical, because that feels predictable and certain. It feels familiar. And your subconscious keeps running the show, and you find yourself in relationships that are not fulfilling, but are somehow familiar. Or with money, you might consciously want to find your passion and make more money. You might want to live in your passion and quit your job and make massive amounts of money. But subconsciously, you grew up hearing that rich people are greedy, or you heard your parents fight about money, and you believe that money creates conflict. And your counterintention says that if I make too much money, I won't be safe or I won't be loved. And then suddenly you find yourself sabotaging yourself at work. You're missing deadlines, or with people with trauma, they lose their job or they're just not able to keep the money that they've been making. You just have no idea where all your money goes. It's like your conscious mind wants to get going, but your subconscious is slamming on the brakes. And this is what's actually keeping you stuck. Because whatever you're running from is running you. And if your subconscious programming sees your goals as a threat to its safety, it will block you. It will block it every single time. Then trying to change what is so and how you're feeling towards your affirmation with your conscious mind keeps you even more stuck. The way you do anything is how you do everything. So in sessions, when something comes up that they don't like, they usually try to fix it or change it. And this is the model of traditional therapy. You think about it, you try to analyze it, you dig at the past to find out why you feel so blocked, because you're basically trying to change the past or change what's happening in the present. And when you keep digging up the past, this repetition is one of the best ways to learn. And it actually reinforces what's not working. From a neuroscience perspective, trying to dig up complex subconscious blocks and bring them up into your subconscious awareness puts your brain into overwhelm. And when your brain isn't overwhelmed, it's emotional, it's not logical. This overwhelm is deeply uncomfortable to sit in. But trying to change what is basically resisting what is. This resistance and this trying to change it is what actually is holding it in place. Because whatever you resist persists. And so you end up focusing on the past, you're overanalyzing what's not working, and you're ruminating on why things aren't working out. And this reinforcement strengthens these neural pathways and prevents your brain from actually creating new neural pathways that actually are going to work for you. You can't solve subconscious blocks and issues at the conscious level because the subconscious mind, it doesn't speak language, it's not logical. And trying to tell someone to calm down when they're feeling triggered does not work, even though it sounds logical. If you could have figured this out with your conscious mind, with all the things you're doing, with all the information and all the insight that you have, you would have figured it out already. If you've been stuck for a while, this is what you may want to try instead. You might want to work with your brain instead of against it, and completely bypass the conscious mind, because that's where the resistance is created. And you don't need to dig up decades of painful memories and talk it out, because your subconscious mind already has recorded everything. It knows exactly where the counter intentions are, where they came from, and how to resolve them. Instead of bringing things up into conscious awareness, we're going to come down and work directly at the subconscious level. And we create the perfect conditions to resolve the blocks that are at the subconscious level. Because when you stop trying to fix or control things with your conscious mind, it actually opens up a space for your brain to do what it already knows how to do, which is to integrate and heal. And because accelerated hypnotherapy is content-free, we don't have to talk about the past and reinforce all these pathways of lack and anxiety and fear. Because every time you ruminate, talk, or think about your blocks, these neural pathways undergo a process called myelination, which coats these pathways with this fatty layer so that you slip into those bad feelings and your self-sabotaging habits even faster with greater ease. What we need to do is light up an entirely different area of your brain. We need to rewire your brain. We need to work with your brain and build these new neural pathways of alignment, of equanimity, so that you can rediscover your authentic self. And as soon as you let go of the conscious resistance and clear those counter intentions, the subconscious and the conscious mind will finally be in alignment. After hypnosis, because your brain is so pliable and you're so open to possibilities, you can actually transform your beliefs in minutes because of the neuroplasticity created. You can go from not believing an affirmation to totally feeling that it is possible for you. And whatever you're experiencing in the present moment is your access to the space of infinite possibilities. Because when you believe something in your core and you can feel it, that's when the magic happens, right? That's when manifestation actually becomes effortless. So we can remove blocks to love, money, whatever it is. I was working with a client and we removed blocks to love and money. And that weekend, which was a few days away, she got engaged. And then the next weekend, she went away, had an amazing time. And when she got back, she got a new position with a company that had previously told her that the position had been filled. She was on cloud 9 and she was in the flow. This is why we need to get out of the way with our conscious mind, because neither of us knew that that was going to happen. If you're ready to start working with your brain instead of against it, clear your subconscious blocks, and get real clarity on how to move forward, subscribe and drop a heart emoji in the comments if this makes sense to you. I've dropped a link in the description if you want to get clarity on how to move forward. And let's connect on the next one.